today is National Fart Day. In honor of the day, here's a hack for cutting cheese. Use a fork.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
The radio program you're currently listening to is both lowbrow and esoteric at the same time.
It's just two guys making out. Relax.
We apologize, but due to the lapse in federal funding, we are unable to take your call.
That is so stupid.
Let's get this radio show started.
Oh, I will be there in 2 flaps of a butterfly's wing.
You know what today is.
It's Thursday.
Thursday it is. Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday. End of the week?
It's not over yet. Tomorrow's Friday.
Should we get started?
Where should we start?
Do what?
The show.
I have a show to do.
Let's go out there and win. Now go get 'em.
Places, please.
All right, everyone, it's showtime.
Yeah, it is. The Mike Show. So happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and radio434.com. Also on the Alexa. How does that work? Well, I still haven't gotten to the bottom of it, but here's the hack. If you just enable the skill every damn time you want to listen for now, then that works. So just simply say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill, and she will, and she'll immediately launch Radio 434 then. So every time you want to listen to it on your Alexa device, that's what you got to say. You just enable the skill. You can get our podcast on the Alexa. That's even easier. So we do the live show it's mid-mornings. We do the live show. And that's on Radio 434 and the apps and Alexa. But then we take all those show segments and we repack them into a full-length podcast. And that usually drops around noon each day, Monday through Friday. There's a different show, different episode. And you can find those on your Alexa by saying, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast. And she will. You can also find... just search the Mike Show VA wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, RSS.com, or you can go to our website, radio434.com, and just click on the Mike Show channel and you will find a link to the podcast. And if that isn't enough for you, you can watch our goofy asses on Facebook Live at the Mike Show VA. All right. And that handle's good for all of our social media, by the way. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, MySpace, X, Twitter. I still haven't twattered a thing in quite some time. I'm getting a little antsy, so I think I'm gonna have to take to that thing and get on it. All right, coming up is the Thursday edition, or as we like to call it round here, Friday Eve. And by the way, it's Theatre Thursday. We have the folks from Commerce Street Theater going to be joining us, and they've got a new Winnie the Pooh adventure. This is a kids presentation, but there's plenty of adult humor as well. And this one, they're only doing the 2:30 show. They're doing matinees only. Saturdays and Sundays throughout the entire run, and it kicks off on Valentine's Day. So you're going to want, and by the way, it's all GA seating, general admission, so you're going to want to get your tickets now, because they do sell out. Just go to commercestreettheater.com for more information. But we'll have the cast and crew and the director, Libby, from Commerce Street Theater for I Dream of Honey, a Winnie the Pooh musical. That's going to be coming up a little bit later on. And, of course, Foster is joining us from the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce. Foster is bringing us a guest, Jeff from Virginia Furniture Market, and they've got a big sale that they are gearing up for. They're actually preparing today for a huge clearance sale that they're doing at all the Virginia Furniture Market locations all across. They got 10 locations. So and what's really cool, they have air hockey. They have an air hockey table. I don't need a dining room table. I'm going to get an air hockey table. And that's going to be well, of course, yeah, the plates are going to fly around, but whatever. So we're going to talk with them on the Thursday edition. And, of course, your 5 random facts. And, of course, your stupid criminals in the news and some good news and all that. Well, speaking of stupid criminals, we're going to start with that. This is from the Charlotte Observer. A former employee broke into a Little Caesars in Kingston, North Carolina, the other night and just started selling pizzas. So he started making and selling pizzas. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we've turned it into a top list, and it's top signs a Little Caesars employee is an imposter. All right, that's all on the way. Yes, he pocketed the money. Of course he did. This edition of the program is brought to you in part by Little Caesars. No, it isn't. It's brought to you in part by, or we should get them actually. It is brought to you in part by Centra Health.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Centra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Centra, caring about folks like John.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
Yeah, hey, is this Anton's Pizza?
No, this is Amazon Pizza. Amazon purchased Anton's last month.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to order a pizza.
Do you want your usual, sir?
My usual? How do you know what I want?
According to our records, the last 5 times you called, you ordered a large pepperoni pizza with thin crust.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that sounds good.
May I suggest you order a salad instead?
No. Not really a veggie guy.
Your cholesterol is not good.
How would you know that?
I cross-reference your phone number with medical records and blood tests from your last checkup.
Okay, that's it. I'm sick of Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, and everything. I'm moving to an island without internet or cell phone service.
Sorry, but that's not possible.
Why?
You need to renew your passport first. It expired 3 months ago. Hello. He hung up.
Yeah, he did. The Mike Show. All right, so no, not Amazon Pizza, but Little Caesars Pizza. Yeah, those guys. Anyway, it's common for people to leave a job and maybe start a competing business. It's just usually one that they own. A former employee broke into a Little Caesars in Kingston, North Carolina the other night and just started selling pizzas. Kingston, if you don't know, is roughly halfway between Raleigh and Wilmington. Police say 41-year-old Jonathan Hackett got in after they closed for the night, opened the place back up, started selling pizzas, and pocketed the money. No word on how many pizzas he sold or what he charged. He got caught when he tried it a second time on Sunday and showed up too early. Employees were still there and got into a fight with him. They tried to stop him from breaking in. It turned into a brawl. His injuries were bad enough that police took him to the hospital first and then to jail. In his mugshot, you can see his right eye is swollen shut. Let me see his mugshot. Let's look at this. Yeah, it is. Here, we'll share that. Usually we don't share these, but I mentioned it, so we will. There we go. All right, there. Yeah, it's pretty swole. There's the screen. Story. Rest of the story. He's facing 3 felony charges for breaking and entering, larceny, and obtaining property by false pretenses. There was also a curfew in effect because the area got over a foot of snow last weekend. So they tacked on a misdemeanor for that as well. So with that brings us to our top list. with this ex-employee breaking into Little Caesars after it closed.
Pizza.
Started selling pizzas and pocketing the money. Well, let's make this a one-time thing by keeping an eye out for anything on today's list. It's our top list today. Top signs. A Little Caesar employee is an imposter. All right, here we go. Number 1. He looks like he actually wants to be there.
Pizza.
When you enter, she says, "Welcome to Jack in the Box."
Pizza.
His name tag says D's Nuts.
Pizza.
Top signs: a Little Caesar employee is an imposter. When you ask if there are any specials, she says, "Let me ask someone who actually works here."
Pizza.
You don't recognize him as Chachi from Happy Days.
Pizza.
Top signs: a Little Caesar's employee is an imposter. When you ask for crazy sauce, she says, "We don't serve tequila."
Pizza.
He accepts cash, credit, or sex.
Pizza.
Top signs: a Little Caesar's employee is an imposter. The pizza she made, she hands you is inedible. Oh, sorry, that's a sign that it's an actual employee that works for Little Caesars.
Pizza.
There you go. The Mike Show. Sorry, I botched that last one. I was on a roll. Coming up, we got news and not headline news. It's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by something I would eat every single day.
Pizza.
Nope. Jersey Mike's subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Just got back from vacation, but your body feels like it needs another one? Whether it was lugging heavy luggage, hours in the car or on a plane, or walking barefoot in the sand, travel can do a number on your spine. At Timberlake Chiropractic, we're here to help you reset. Our gentle, personalized adjustments are designed to relieve pain, restore balance, and help you feel like yourself again. Maybe even better. Don't let post-vacation aches follow you home. Call Timberlake Chiropractic at 434-239-9077 or book online at timberlakechiropractic.com. Relaxed, realigned, and ready for what's next. That's the way to come home.
Whether you're traveling for business or leisure in Danville, Virginia, you owe it to yourself to stay at either the Bee or the Holbrook Hotels. 2 unique boutique hotels with all of the modern comforts, convenient to downtown and the city's historic West End. Minutes from everything Danville has to offer. Competitive corporate rates for business travelers and fun packages and activities for leisure travelers. They offer kitchenettes and suite-style rooms and attractive long-term stay rates. Visit DanvilleBeeHotel.com or theholbrookdanville.com for reservations and more information.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
This is not headline news. Lionel Richie will tour with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Expect hits from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for fans in their 70s, 80s, and 90s. Pete Davidson and Machine Gun Kelly recorded a podcast. Just saying that sentence made my IQ drop. Walmart has become the first traditional retailer to surpass $1 trillion in market capitalization. And Ross Dress for Less has become the first retailer to surpass 1 trillion articles of clothing laying in a pile on the floor. And the price of Doritos and Cheetos will be slashed by 15%, which will cause the average American to grow by 15%. This is not headline news.
No, it is not. It is the Mike Show, however, and we really appreciate you stopping by. Where's the tower cam thingy? There it is. We really appreciate you stopping by. Taking a look at tower cam position number 4 at the river. We'll check in with Chief Meteorologist Nobody because we just can't afford one. Why did that disappear? Why does it keep... Oh, I've got it on a timer. I don't want it on a timer. Yeah, timer off. And there. Yeah. How? When did they add a timer to the thing? Anyway, so thanks everybody for joining us on the Thursday edition. Coming up, we are going to get really smart with your 5 random facts. That's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust?
CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Hi, I'm Megan Huffman from Share Greater Lynchburg. Our website seeks to magnify, equip, and connect our local nonprofit community. You can find ways to donate, volunteer, shop for, or attend events for over 180 organizations. For more information, please visit our website, sharegreaterlynchburg.org.
This tooth is killing me, and I don't have dental insurance. On top of that, I'm working double shifts and still can't quite cover my bills. How am I going to pay for a dentist?
You should contact Free Clinic of Central Virginia. They provide free basic dental services for adults in their state-of-the-art clinic.
Isn't Free Clinic for people who are unemployed or don't have insurance?
Free Clinic provides care for the uninsured and underinsured. For instance, single individuals who make less than $36,451 a year or $62,150 for a family of 3 can qualify. Visit their website or call them today to find out if you qualify.
Visit freeclinicva.org or call 434-847-5866 to learn more.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
And now it's time for
5 random
facts.
Yep, that time of the day we cram your head full of usable information, and you can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be. We don't know where you go or what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. But if you say any of these 5 random facts back, somebody in the room is bound to say, wow, maybe, I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1. I need a pronunciation on this. 20th century French stud Charles de Gaulle was nicknamed the Great Asparagus, or Asparagus, because of his height, 6'5". And he had a high forehead and I guess a large nose. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. I just have the pronunciation. Images. There you go. Oh yeah, very high forehead. All right, number 2. Need a pronunciation for that. Who is this?
René Descartes.
René Descartes, one of the most famous philosophers, had a fetish for cross-eyed women. I said cross-eyed women. And realizing he had it helped him overcome it, which drove his landmark writings on the concept of free will. Number 3. James Smithson, the man who donated the money to the United States to start the Smithsonian, was British. And had never visited America, and no one knows exactly why he decided to give this country his fortune when he died. Number 4. French's American Mustard was owned by a British company there they are, for 90 years until 2017, when McCormick & Company acquired it and brought it back to America, where it was originally invented in 1904. And then finally, number 5. East Coast and West Coast, no, not wrappers, butter are different. West Coast butter sticks are shorter and thicker. It all goes back to the butter presses that different dairies used in the mid-1900s. And those are your 5 random facts.
This has been today's edition of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 random
facts.
Yep. It is
René Descartes.
It is the Mike Show. Coming up, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, we got sounds, and we're going to lovingly place them in your ear holes. We've got some interviews as well. That's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Centra Health.
Let's see. There's Peyton, Leo, Tasia.
Ruth Stevens has 14 grandkids.
Jalen, Callie, Kayla.
That's a lot of birthdays, graduations, weddings.
Stanley, named for my dad.
So she doesn't ever miss one. Ruth counts on Centra to keep her healthy and going strong.
Shay, Christopher, and Theo. Got them all.
That's a responsibility Centra doesn't take lightly.
One more time, alphabetical order. Anthony.
Centra, caring for, caring about folks like Ruth.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Greens, salads, wraps, and pizza is now open in downtown Lynchburg. Try Greens' fresh lineup of delicious salads, grain bowls, wraps, and handcrafted pizzas, plus chips and a drink to round out your meal. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch or your new go-to spot downtown, Greens has you covered with fresh flavors and friendly vibes. Open 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, right in the heart of downtown, corner of Church and 12th Streets at 1124 Church Street. Visit gogreens.net and check out their entire menu. If it's gotta be salads, wraps, or pizza, it's gotta be Greens.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
It is the Mike Show. It's the Thursday edition that brings us Foster from the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I think the ice is finally starting to melt. We got some more snow last night. Unfortunately, I'm over it, but it's starting to look up, I think.
Yeah, well, it is to some degree. I'm really tired of wearing these snow boots every single day. I used to live up north, up in Pennsylvania, in a mountainous region, and also in Maryland, where there was a lot of mountains and a ski resort of all things. We would get over 100 inches of snow every season. That was more than Fairbanks, Alaska, by the way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was extremely crazy, and I was so delighted to move here, where it didn't, because it would snow, and it would snow around Halloween, so you'd be trick or treating in snow, and then the snow would last through Easter.
Oh wow!
And there was always snow on the ground, and I loved coming here because that was not the case, and now I'm having PTSD about waking up every morning. There's still snow. Why won't you melt? Anyway, but that's not why we're here either. We're here to talk. You brought a guest. Almost every Thursday you bring us a guest. Who did you bring?
So longtime listeners know Jeff. Jeff manages the Bedford store for Virginia Furniture Market and you've been doing that for what, 9 years now, Jeff? 10?
I've been working here. This will be my 10th year.
Wow, congratulations. I knew it was an anniversary.
Yeah. Well, in addition to Jeff's anniversary with Virginia Furniture Market, you guys have an upcoming event. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so today we're starting our 29th annual in-store clearance event. And we're marking down all kinds of items, last chance items. We have sneak peek today for some VIP customers that we sent out some emails to.
Nice.
And, we're having a mattress sale. Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff going on. Our core values are positivity, teamwork, relentless forward motion, respect, and integrity. And, we just opened up a store in Danville. We just remodeled the Bedford store. I don't know if you guys have been by, but during the summer, we remodeled the entire front of our building. And, the Danville store has been great. And then, of course, so now we're back up to 10 stores, and we're looking, to keep going. But, yeah, man, we got Stressless on sale. We have our new rooms and decor outlet. We just remodeled that. And then we have a new line of mattresses, Virginia Furniture Market's signature mattresses. We basically went down to North Carolina, went to a mattress company and said, make us some mattresses. And we cut out the middleman, and we have great savings on those mattresses as well.
Nice. All right. So I definitely need to see you, Jeff. I really do. I need to get down there for many, many reasons. But my back is, I sound like I'm the Mr. Complainer today. I'm complaining about everything. I'm complaining about this.
Valid complaints.
I'm complaining about the snow, and now I'm going to complain about my night's sleep because it is horrific. I need a very, very comfortable mattress, so I think I'm going to come visit you.
Yeah, man. We have a great selection of mattresses and adjustable bases. The adjustable base is just increase of 5 inches to your head and your back. Helps with snoring, sleep apnea. Takes all that pressure off your back as well.
Nice. All the right things this man is saying today. And this sale goes till when?
The first week of March.
All right. Well, get on down to Virginia Furniture Market, and this is at all your locations.
Yes, it's at all of our locations.
Okay, so if you're anywhere where there is a Wi-Fi signal and listening or viewing this show, you may very well find a Virginia Furniture Market. You can learn more by visiting vafurnituremarket.com, and that'll give you a list of all the stores. I'm really, really glad that you're down in Danville as well, because we're doing a lot more work down there too. And Bedford is extremely convenient for me and us. So I love your locations. And in addition to furniture, you guys have things for if you want to spruce up your game room, and specifically for that man cave or that family cave.
Oh yeah, we have our new it's our billiards and more store. So anything for a rec room. We have immersive audio that cooks straight to your TV. And has massage and vibration, so you can actually feel the movie through the sofas and the sectionals. And then, of course, we have skee ball, pinball, pool tables, and then card tables, and just about anything that you could want in a rec room or a man cave or anything.
Do you have air hockey?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
We have foosball tables. We have, like I said, dartboards. Yes, sir.
All right. So I do not need a dining room table. I think I'll skip that and put the air hockey table where the dining room table.
There you go.
So you can. I mean, you wouldn't be able to eat your food on it because the plates would fly away.
They would hover.
But you can definitely play. So, no, this sounds awesome. Check out Virginia Furniture Market online, vafurnituremarket.com. You'll find all the store locations, all the different specialties that each store does, and a huge, huge warehouse clearance event going on now. So get down there.
All of our stores will be opening at 9 a.m. on tomorrow and Saturday.
Nice. Well, a good, absolutely, positively a good time. If you need to refresh your home, this is the time to do it. Get some great deals and use this downtime. Everybody's at home. I think my kid has been to school more during the pandemonium than she's been. Than she's been now, but so take this time that you're at home and shop Virginia Furniture Market and spruce it up. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for taking time today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Foster, how are things going with the chamber?
Going well. Last week disrupted us with the ice and everything, but I'm happy to be back in the office. I've had a lot of meetings this week, a lot of meetings next week, just going different businesses around the area. Going to a meeting today for one of our women's clubs to give a presentation. So I'm staying busy, even if not doing our own events. We make other things for us to do, but we had to move in with the new due to the snow.
Yeah. So
we've rescheduled that for February 26th, which I think is super exciting. So now everybody can make it out for that event.
That's really, really cool. And in with the new is an opportunity for all the new members that had joined in the previous year in 2025. They're showcased. They have a chance to set up a table or a booth. And folks can come in and learn more about those particular businesses. But it really does. It kicks off the new year, and it's a great way to reconnect with folks that maybe you haven't seen since before the holidays.
Yeah, I think it's just a good way for us to come together as a business community and start off the year together on the right foot. Our annual gala, as you know, is our biggest gathering of the year, and it's kind of the ending of the year, but in with the new is the beginning. And like you said, a lot of our new members from the previous year set up tables, and they have different things that maybe they make or they sell. A lot of them are going to have raffles, and it's just a good way to connect with them. But we'll also have a mega grand raffle for us, which the Mike Show is sponsoring. Thank you so much. Yeah. So we'll have exclusive advertising, sponsorships, different tickets for events, really anything that you could need to kind of start off your visibility for the year. Things that the value on it is insane. I'm really excited to do that. This is the first year that we've done that. You have to be a chamber member to take advantage of it. But if you win and you're not a member, maybe it's a good reason to join. Yeah,
it really is. Well, there's no bad reason to join. It's there's 400 some businesses, and there are thousands of business contacts that you may not have ever been able to reach, and you've never been able to get into a room with somebody. But this will be a great way for you to connect, to improve your business, improve your goals. If you set your goals for this year, this might be a great way to help you reach them.
Yeah, we do so many different things. Some chambers just do tourism, economic development, advocacy. We do a little bit of everything, and that's because we really want to serve every single organization and business that is a part of our chamber. They all have different needs, and everybody has different levels of commitment. If you're looking for marketing or for professional development, or if you're trying to connect with your legislators, you can do all of that through our chamber. And we don't do much of the free-form networking anymore, because we want to be able to give everybody a little nugget of information or a reason to attend, something that they can take away and implement with their business. But everything that we do is connection making. So when you come to one of our events, or you come join our podcast or something like this, that's just another way for you to make a new connection, share everything that you do with your audience, and get more connected to Bedford. So we try to offer a little bit of everything for everyone. And whenever I meet with people, I always tell them, we don't expect you to do every single thing that we offer, because there's a ridiculous amount of things. You just have to choose the things that work with your capacity and work with your business goals, because there will be at least something that you want to do.
But if you do everything, there will be a prize at the end of the year.
Yes, you get number one MVP chamber member.
There we go. Well, we'll make a prize. We'll make you a little statue. Well, if you want to learn more about the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce, visit bedfordareachamber.com. And you don't have to be in the town or the county of Bedford to join. You just have to want to do business with the group of folks that are part of the organization. So that spans from Lynchburg down to Roanoke and everywhere in between, Campbell County. You've got member businesses everywhere.
Yeah, about 70% of our members are in Bedford County, and then it's directly followed by Campbell County, then Lynchburg, Roanoke, Hardy, Alta Vista, Appomattox, all the places. And some businesses, they even join us from Charlottesville, or if they're a national brand and they just want to do business here because they see the value in our area, because our area is quickly growing. It's huge. Bedford is perfectly positioned between Roanoke and Lynchburg. It's the breath of fresh air between the two, I like to say. And it's beautiful. It really is. It really is. It's a great place to live, work, and play.
It is. Well, Foster, thank you so much for joining us. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Each and every Thursday, Foster joins to talk about the chamber, and we look forward to talking with you again next week.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. You're welcome. It is the Mike Show. Coming up a little bit later on, we've got your Audio Vault. Stay tuned for that.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The Vaughn Garage downtown Lynchburg is now open. Check out our incredible menu, full bar, drink specials, and our 21 tap self-serve beer wall. Join us for brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Open 5 to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 10 Saturday, and 10 to 3 Sunday. It's a new year. Join us at your new favorite spot for dinner, drinks, and live entertainment. The Vaughn Garage, 1124 Church Street in downtown Lynchburg. Online at thevaughn.net and follow on social at The Vaughn Garage on Facebook and The Vaughn LYH on Instagram. Your new favorite place.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
It is the Mike Show. It's the Thursday edition. That means it's Theatre Thursday. You checking your watch already?
I'm silencing my watch
in
case some sort of little alarm goes off or it rings or something.
No,
like that.
I thought you were checking your watch, going, "What the heck are we going to get out of here?" Each and every Thursday, we have guests from the theater world, and today is no exception. And we've got Libby Gatsky. Now you are. What is your role? You are the director.
I am the director of Winnie the Pooh. I Dream of Honey.
Okay, so this is a new adaptation.
Yes, this is the third of 5 scripts that Jim Myers, our dear friend who has long passed away, wrote years ago.
Wow.
And I was the original Kanga, and I was Kanga in all 5 scripts. So because I was the original Kanga, and when Commerce Street Theater decided we were going to do children's theater, I suggested the series after getting permission from Jim's wife Karen and daughter Drew. And they're like, yes, let's do that. And by the way, Libby, you're going to direct it. I was like, I'm going to direct it? So I think because I was the original Kanga, and they were like, yes, you brought it to us. And
sure.
So anyway, it has been a lot of fun. It was a really smart move for us to do this because you can't go wrong with kids theater.
No,
you just can't.
And especially this particular franchise.
Yes,
exactly. It is so cute, and your costumes are bonkers good.
Yeah, they're pretty cool
and hot.
Yeah,
well,
well,
I don't have to worry about
cool to look at, but hot to wear.
Yes,
I would imagine.
They're definitely cool.
Yeah.
And they're really, really authentic, great craftsmanship. I mean, but the actors are pretty darn good too.
The actors are, they serve the costumes well.
I put in mine very well.
Well, Libby, introduce the cast and the characters that they play.
Absolutely. So to my right is Scott Rankins, and he is playing Owl.
Hello, Scott.
He's played Owl the last 2 years. And then to my left, I've got Justin Carter. He is Winnie the Pooh.
Nice.
This is his second year as Winnie the Pooh. And he's the perfect Winnie the Pooh. Come and see him. And then beside him is his lovely wife, Sharon Carter.
Hello.
And Sharon was with us last year in The Pooh and the Hood as Little Red Riding Hood. She's returning this year as our piglet, and she's just stinking adorable. So... and Al is very wise. Scott brings all of his wisdom.
Of course he is.
And I make up
his
stuff
wisdom all the time. So, and then we also have the rest of the usual suspects, along with Christopher Robin. And this year we also have Christopher Robin's mom and dad.
Oh wow!
So they've wandered into the 3 Acre Wood as well. So it's just a cute little skit.
All right. So tell us about the story itself of I Dream of Honey.
You want to take it away?
Oh, me? So this script is more about Winnie the Pooh's dreams. So, and all the, pretty much the whole show is about inside his dreams, and he creates the songs and action that happens on stage. So it's whimsical at times, but in a fun way. As you know, Winnie the Pooh sleeps and eats a lot of honey, so this is and dreams a lot. So there's
a lot of discussion about thinking versus dreaming.
Yes,
because we all know that Pooh doesn't think.
I don't think. But I dream.
Just dreams.
But I dream.
Dreams and reacts and eats
and eats.
And in those dreams, there are some really strange things that happen and situations and. We've got some fun ways to do some scene changes. that we don't want to give away because it's. I'll tell you afterwards because I want the audience to be surprised.
Oh yeah, no spoilers.
But there's some pretty unique, quirky, odd, funny scene change events. Let's put it that way.
All right. I'm looking forward to this, and this is, of course, this is a kids show. There will be some humor that the parents will appreciate.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
That was the beauty of Jim's writing.
Yeah.
Jim was very much a Renaissance man, and he was brilliant. He was incredibly talented in many facets. But he knew that writing these little skits for kids, that the parents clearly were going to be there, and you have to get the parents involved in order to bring the kids. And so his sense of humor it's kind of spun throughout. And some of the lines you'll just go, oh, what was Jim thinking when he wrote that line?
We do that a lot.
Or what glass of wine was he on?
I made last year's Eeyore blush because he said something to me because I was in the audience, and I said something back, and I made him blush.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Which is hard for last year's Eeyore to blush.
Yes, and it's hard if he has a blue face.
There was blushing. There was. So, tell us about your characters. I mean, obviously these are iconic characters, and everybody knows and loves the Winnie the Pooh characters. But tell us, for you and from your perspective, describe your character, and then maybe what you bring to each individual, maybe the nuances of each character.
Well, Owl wants to be able to be in charge and tell everybody his perspective on things, but there's a little bit of a rivalry with Kanga, who also wants to be in charge and tell everybody what to do. So there's a lot of back and forth with Kanga and Owl in certain aspects of who knows more and who's right.
and I love how you're bringing some of your dialogue to this. This is excellent.
It's my first language.
The who
Owlies.
language. Yeah.
Owlies.
So, from Pooh's perspective, tell us how nuanced or what are you bringing to that character?
I try to bring the voice that everyone knows, which is, I have a low voice right now, but when I do it, it's Pooh's iconic. So it was a little scary. Like, okay, people are expecting Pooh to be a certain way, so I try to do the voice, the character, and what I like to bring.
He absolutely does.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely does.
But what I like about the character, I see Pooh as just so innocent. He's just so innocent and doesn't think bad about anyone. Right. He doesn't get annoyed with his friends. He's just there and just innocent and just there for the moment and sees all the good and everything. So that's why I like Pooh. He's really. That's why he's been a timeless character for people, I think.
Absolutely.
Because he's just a person you want to...
Endearing, yeah,
very endearing.
Well, and the interactions and dialogue with Piglet take on a whole new realm, I guess.
Since we're married.
Oh, right.
I mean, there's probably more closeness, or you're able to read each other a little bit better.
Yeah.
In the scenes.
Right.
Well, I mean, just a guess.
Yeah, sure.
That was true. We've
worked together for a little while.
Yeah, we've done theater for years and been on stage together.
Met doing theater.
It's fun. It's comfortable with each other on stage and trust each other, so it's just really nice.
Well, tell us about Piglet from your perspective.
Well, first of all, I get to be pink, which is my favorite color.
So
very happy with that.
So
Nice.
So pink.
So pink.
So that was fun. Piglet is sweet. So I've a lot of times in my lifetime been, the sassy or the mean character. So this is really fun to be able just to be like sweet, and I was not planning on it being quite as physical as it is.
Okay.
Come see it, you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
But and it's honestly very different. As a kid, I hated dirt. I would not get in the dirt, but Piglet loves the dirt.
Yeah.
So that to me, it's interesting juxtaposition is the word that comes to my mind. That happened, oxymoron, that happened, same thing of her being so pink, but also loving dirt. Right. So it's like there's this...
Yeah.
And smells.
Right, and smells. Yes, that's a nuance for sure.
Nice.
And Piglet loves smells that might not be so pleasant to other people.
Well, it is Commerce Street Theater in the house. I Dream of Honey, a Winnie the Pooh musical, and this opens up when?
On Valentine's Day.
Nice.
The difference this year is we our performances are Saturday and Sunday. February 14th, 15th, 21, 22, 28, and March 1st.
Okay.
All performances are at 2:30.
Nice.
We're not doing any more morning performances, so they're all at 2:30.
Okay.
It just made it easier, we think, for moms and dads to get their kids going.
Absolutely.
And, so so those dates, and they're all at 2:30.
Okay. Tickets, you can get your tickets at Commerce Street Theater if you go to Commerce Street Theater, spelled the correct way, .org.
Correct.
And you'll find tickets and times and all the dates. So mark your calendars. Now this particular performance, I believe it sold out last year.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, so get your tickets now.
Yes, and this year the seats are general admission.
Okay.
So you can buy as many tickets as you want, but it's as far as where you sit. If you want to get front row, you got to get there.
Right.
You get there.
Yeah.
But there's not really. There's not a bad spot in
not.
that theater, especially with this show, because these guys are literally all over the space
And
the stage
in the
and
audience.
in the audience and on the
everywhere.
audience and
Nice.
all over.
Nice.
So it's just a fun time. It's going to be had by all.
Yeah, if you have never been to Commerce Street Theater,
Shame on you.
Yeah, number one, shame on you. It is a really, really cool black box theater. Seats about 90 just under. But there, and it's all the seats are all around the action, or the action is all around the seats.
Both.
Either way,
Exactly.
both. There's not a bad seat in the house. So even general admission, if you get there later, you're not going to have a bad seat
No,
at all.
if you have a big group, you're going to have to get there so you can get your seats together.
Yeah.
If you don't care about sitting together, you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
It is up close and personal.
It is very up close and personal.
No, it's such a cool venue, and I love even the lobby with the art gallery and your concessions area. It's just everything about it. It's in a absolutely beautiful building,
Fabulous building. Go figure.
It's a wonderful building, and it is a wonderful theater, and you guys do props and sets the old school way. They're built by hand, and they're not projected, and a lot of wood going on there.
A lot. We have
A
work
lot.
days at least twice a week, and
Yeah.
our organization is 100% volunteer.
Yeah.
There's everything, every bit of blood, sweat, and tears is done by volunteers, and we depend on that. So we would love to have you in any way, shape, or form, on stage, backstage, concession, whatever. Go to the website and come and visit us and sign up.
So if you would like to volunteer, as Libby said, you can go to the website. It's commercestreettheater.org, and there's a link to just connecting with or purchasing tickets or volunteering, and it is if you want to volunteer to be an usher, if you want to work concessions, if you want to help out backstage or with tech.
Yes, absolutely.
You can most definitely do that. So get in touch with Commerce Street Theater. And if you'd like to make a donation to Commerce Street Theater as well, you can do that too. So you can learn more by visiting the website. I love the fact that we have a local theater company right here in downtown and there are many local
Lynchburg
theater companies now.
It has a plethora of incredibly talented theaters.
Absolutely. So many theater companies downtown, but this one is very, very special to me, being that it is, and for a lot of different reasons.
Sure.
But folks, see this particular performance, I Dream of Honey. It opens on Valentine's Day, 2:30.
So bring your
showtimes.
honey to see the show.
Okay, you were waiting all morning to say that.
Wait all morning for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So one question that I have for you guys. and we're just going to go kind of rapid fire on this one. Sure. And I asked this question, and I've probably asked you guys this before, but maybe your answer's changed. So what has been your favorite performance to date, or your favorite show that you've directed? What has been your favorite performance to date that you've done so far? And then second part, what is a role that you haven't played yet, but you absolutely positively aspire to? And we'll start with Scott.
Well, my two favorites are Mamma Mia, and I played one of the dads.
Okay.
And The Full Monty, which were both in Commerce Street Theater. Up close and personal.
Yeah.
A little scary. But
we learned much about you.
Way. I really don't know what my next one would be. I kind of go with the flow.
Okay.
And sometimes people say, hey, you'd be good at this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
All right. Libby?
My favorite / proudest is when Wolfbane did Foxfire up at Devil's Backbone. It was a show written by Hume Cronin and Jessica Tandy, and I played the Jessica Tandy role, and Bill Bodine played the Hume Cronin role, and we were this elderly couple, and it's a beautiful, beautiful story, and it is truly my proudest theatrical thing I've ever done in all my years.
Nice.
And I would kill to do the show over and over and over again. But and I used to always say I wanted to do Sweeney Todd and Les Mis and blah blah blah, but I don't want to do those anymore because there is a possibility of being able to be in the relatively newer musical Come From Away that won Tony Awards, because Commerce Street Theater is going to be doing that show in the fall.
Interesting.
And I will be auditioning.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
just to be a member of that cast would be incredible.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, Justin,
all right,
same,
I have a
questions.
couple favorite roles, but one that really sticks out is Mr. Banks in Mary Poppins.
Nice.
He's a very complex character. Really, the show's about him.
Yeah.
It's about Mary Poppins. So I love the meatiness of that role. One day, I want to tackle Tevye and Fiddler. Really. I have a lot of years to still do that, which is nice.
Nice.
Reaching out of the younger roles, but I'd love to play Tevye one day. That'd be fun.
Nice. And Sharon?
So randomly, probably one of my favorites was also in Mary Poppins, but I was his mean nanny.
Okay.
That was fun on stage.
Which was fun. And I got to fly. And I also really liked playing the witch in Into the Woods. That was a great role. Just a lot of, we did it outside and it was fantastic.
Very cool.
I would love to be Mama Rose and Gypsy.
Very cool.
Or Dolly and Hello Dolly.
Ooh,
I like both
nice.
of those roles.
Well, all great choices. There's no bad answers. There's no wrong answers.
There's not.
So, folks, again, Commerce Street Theater, this show opens I Dream of Honey on Valentine's Day, 2:30 showtimes. All seats are $10, so get your tickets. There are general admission. Get your tickets by visiting commercestreettheater.org. And we'll link this up on the broadcast on our Facebook page. Guys, thank you so much for taking time today.
It's always a pleasure.
We really, really appreciate it. It is the Mike Show. It's the Thursday edition. Coming up a little bit later on, we have your Audio Vault. Stay tuned for that.
Jersey Mike's subs are great to enjoy in all kinds of places.
So you can have a turkey provolone at the park?
I love to eat outside.
Or an original Italian at work?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I can have a Mike's Famous Philly at 2 a.m. while digging a tunnel to my neighbor's basement?
Whoa, do they know?
No. And don't tell them.
Okay, mum's the word. Freshly sliced and freshly grilled subs for any time, anywhere. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
From busy downtowns to the scenic and serene countryside, every destination has a story to tell. Where will your next adventure take you? Three Roads Brewing is proud to introduce Destination American Lager. You have arrived. Destination American Lager, now available at Three Roads Brewing, Lynchburg, and Farmville, Ballad Brewing in Danville, and anywhere they sell great beer. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Destination American Lager from Three Roads Brewing.
Pick up Destination American Lager at Three Roads Brewing in Lynchburg and Farmville, at Ballad Brewing in Danville, or your favorite beer store. And if they don't carry Destination American Lager, ask them to. Destination American Lager from Three Roads Brewing.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
4
3
4.
All right, let's open it up. It's your audio vault for today. It's our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. I think you'll like it. Well, let's see. A waterfront condominium complex in Edgewater, New Jersey has had it with dog owners who won't scoop the poop. They send...
another fine product from Uranus.
Well, they send the dog droppings to a Tennessee-based DNA analysis lab called Pooprints.
In the buttock, son.
Yep. And, their goal is to find a DNA match with a dog in the building and fine the owner $250. There's a new show where they only have to look at the evidence.
Tonight on Paw and Order. Billy, take a look at this specimen. What do you see?
Schnauzer. Definitely Schnauzer.
Are you sure, kid?
Oh, I know Schnauzer.
How about this one?
Dachshund.
This?
Shih Tzu.
This one?
Doberman Pinscher.
How can you be so sure?
I know when a pincher pinches a loaf.
You're amazing, kid.
Thanks, Chief. It's just another day doing dog duty.
Yeah, it's
another fine product from Uranus.
Okay, well, in preparations for the Olympics, American Alpine gold medalist Lindsey Vonn talks about National Fart Day.
Unfortunately, in my career, I've had a lot of challenges. I have always pushed the limits, and anything can happen. I've been in this position before. Everything together. I mean, I'm leaning on everyone on my team. I have to see how it feels. If it's stable, I'm not in pain.
Nope.
Which is why I went via helicopter to the hospital. I had a feeling it was bad, but I held out until I saw the MRI in front of me. So as long as my swelling is down and my muscles are firing, my strength is what it was a few days ago. End of story.
Fine product from Uranus.
What was that?
Another fine product from Uranus.
Thank you.
You idiot!
I know I am. All right. It's not just fart noises around here. Okay. So what is this? Okay, let's go to viral videos. Fox 5 in Washington, D.C. appears to have been teasing an upcoming story, and it seems that they had an outtake instead of the reporter's correct tease. Here's Bob Barnard as he was reporting from a snowy highway in Loudoun County. He didn't complete saying the F word, but we bleeped it just in case. Here, listen.
A roommate I've just spoken to one of the snowplow driver's roommates who says he'd been out here for days clearing this roadway. Damn it, mother. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. A woman and her car were trapped inside a Pennsylvania car wash nearly an hour. Felicia Sullivan posted what was happening on the TikTok. Here's part of her ordeal.
I am trapped in the Waynesboro Waterworks. All the lights cut off. Nothing has happened. It's not telling me to pull forward. It hasn't rinsed the soap off. The door is stuck shut. I'm pushing the emergency button. Door is not opening. I cannot get out. Hello? Can you let me out, please? Somebody? Wait, I think those are feet. Hey, don't leave. Hello? Hold on. I've tried pulling on it.
Yeah, me too. All right. Let's see. What was this? Okay, so in recent years here in the U.S., there seems to be a dwindling interest in naming boys Jeffrey. Maybe it's from Dahmer and Epstein didn't do the name Jeffrey any favors. However, a shortened version of the name has always been considered a friendly name, Jeff. and there used to be a lot of Jeffs out there, like this time on Jeopardy!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Good champion in Jeff. And Jeff. And Jeff. Here are the categories. First off, Jeff, 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 and Jeff.
Let's try Jeff for 200.
Yeah.
Jeff. Jeff.
What is Jeff?
Yes.
Jeff for 400.
Jeff. Jeff.
What is Jeff?
That's right.
Jeff for 600.
Jeff. Jeff.
What is San Francisco?
No. Jeff.
What is Jeff?
Right again.
Jeff for 1,000.
Jeff, Jeff, Jeff. And that would be Jeff.
A bottle of alcohol was discovered in Utah that experts think may be around 150 years old. Here are some experts opening it for the first time and giving it a try. Oh my God.
We have found a 150-year-old bottle of alcohol.
So 1870s, 1890s, this is the era we're dealing with.
It's in reasonably good shape, I would say, after sitting for 150 years. Very, very slight vinegar when we were smelling the cork.
Give her a shot.
Doesn't smell bad.
Kind of an oxidized fruit note.
It's fruity.
And it's beer?
There's a little bit of leather. You have to try it.
Really low ABV.
Yeah.
I think it's beer because it's kind of, there's like a yeasty element in the background.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Good Lord. A football superfan from California broke 2 Guinness World Records this season for attending NFL games. Brian Fowler is now in the record book for attending games at all 30 NFL stadiums and attending a total of 56 games in a single season. Here is Brian talking about his accomplishments and being celebrated at the Las Vegas Raiders home game.
The fastest time to go to all 32 stadiums. The current record is 74 days. Good night for football.
He now holds the record for the fastest time to attend a game at every NFL stadium, completing the feat in just 72 days, as well as the record for the most NFL games attended in a regular season. He did this all while wearing the famed silver and black.
All right, well, there you go, buddy. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. And I don't know. I don't know the update on this, but Savannah Guthrie posted a video on Instagram last night along with her brother and sister pleading for the safe return of her mother, Nancy. Here's part of the gut-wrenching video.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. Mommy, if you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. Your children will not rest until we are together again. And we pray without ceasing. And we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
We love you.
All right. Let's see. We need one more. All right. Luke Combs, going to the world of country, might not be famous today if he hadn't spent the last $200 in his bank account to master his recording of Hurricane. Here it is.
I record the songs, I sing the track and vocal, sing the vocal, mix it. And I'm like, hey man, let's release these songs. And he's like, well, we got to master all the songs. And I'm like, well, what is that? 2, how much does it cost? And he's like, $200 a song. $200 a song. I'm like, I can do one song. So I spend $200, do Hurricane, put it out, sells 10,000 copies the first week. No deal, no manager, no nothing going on. Use that money, master the rest of the songs, record the rest of the album, meet my manager, use the album to then get a record deal. Here we are.
And there you go. Let's get some music in here real quick, and we'll wrap up Audio Vault with a comedian. Let's see. It is National Fart Day, so let's release some classic George Carlin.
Do you ever have to fart on a bus or an airplane
or in some public place, but you hadn't been farting all that day. So you didn't really know the nature of the beast. You only knew there was lots of it. In a situation like that, what you have to do is to release a test fart. You have to arrange to release quietly and in a carefully controlled manner about 10 to 15% of the total fart in order to determine if those around you can handle it. Or if in fact you may be about to precipitate a public health emergency. When releasing a test fart, it is often good to engage in an act of subterfuge, such as reaching for a magazine. Say, is that Golf Digest? That doesn't smell too horrifying. In fact, in an odd way, it's rather pleasant.
Wow. All right, that's your audio vault for today. Let's reach over here. Lovingly grab the handle and go ahead, but firmly and vigorously give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside. Coming up, we are going to get even more stupid than we can even imagine. With your stupid Criminalz in news, and some good news for you as well. Yes, we are running on a 2-hour delay today. This portion of our broadcast, this portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions. And I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
The Vaughn Garage downtown Lynchburg is now open. Check out our incredible menu, full bar, drink specials, and our 21-tap self-serve beer wall. Join us for brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Open 5 to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 10 Saturday, and 10 to 3 Sunday. It's a new year. Join us at your new favorite spot for dinner, drinks, and live entertainment. The Vaughn Garage, 1124 Church Street in downtown Lynchburg. Online at thevaughn.net and follow on social at The Vaughn Garage on Facebook and The Vaughn LYH on Instagram. Your new favorite place.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Taking
local, global radio.
4, 3, 4.
All right, time once again for Stupid Criminalz in news. Yep. All right. Australian police released a video after a teenager was caught driving almost 200 kilometers per hour. That's 117. That's still really, really fast. Here are the officers scolding him for going so fast.
89 kilometres an hour over the speed limit. What could go wrong, you reckon?
You're 17. Dude, we're going to be calling your parents. You're 17. You got your whole life ahead of you.
I'd probably wake your mum up when you get home and sit down and talk to her about what happened tonight.
You're travelling at just over 51 metres a second at that speed. So you're travelling half a football field every second.
I'll bet my last dollar that your mum will sit in bed, cry when you tell her how quick you're going tonight. I'll bet on it. I'm a parent, he's a parent, I'll guarantee you.
Yep. The teen was given multiple fines, and his driver's license has been suspended. There's good news in the world, and we like to share it during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. A guy from Bismarck, North Dakota, named Casey Chapman recently bought a house in Fargo. He found something in it that he never expected. He found something that he never expected. Contractors were redoing the floors and pulled up a floorboard with an old newspaper under it for padding. And Casey's deceased mom was on the cover. Here is Casey telling the story.
In order to level it out, I am told by the contractor, they put newspaper behind it, which apparently was very common just to bring it up to that level. And he handed me this board. And on the back of the board was the front page of the Fargo Forum ripped in half and stuck onto these nails. Looked at the picture, is my mother. That's my mom right there. I had goosebumps. Here's, one of my mom's great moments. Somebody said it's a Godwink. I didn't really know that term, and I went and looked it up, and kind of a sort of a inspiration, divine inspiration of some sort. And I thought, I can buy that.
All right, and there you go. That is the good news. The good news is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia.
Feel the need for speed? Take off at the 6th Annual United Way, 5K on the runway, Saturday, April 25th at 5 p.m. at Lynchburg Regional Airport. This year's theme is Top Run, so suit up and grab your wingman. Enjoy a flat, fast course on the taxiway next to the main runway. Experience planes, aviation, and high-flying fun, all while supporting United Way of Central Virginia. For more information and to register, visit uwrunway5k.com.
All right, visit unitedwaycv.org to learn more about the organization. Well, that is it. That is the program. We are back tomorrow.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
No, we're back tomorrow with another thrilling edition of The Mike Show. Have a great day, everybody.
Go away. Go away.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
See you later, buddy.
We'll see you here again tomorrow. Exit stage left.
Who's going to do the dishes? The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.